Hi, my name is Sarah Teft, and this is my individual mini case presentation. The case that I was assigned to for the final discussion is Ambassador Bridge. To get an idea about the organization, here is a little background information. The Bridge Authority, which is a part of Ambassador Bridge, employs toll collectors on the U.S. side of the Ambassador Bridge. Being a toll worker is inherently boring, but to be an employee, there are very few and low skill requirements. The only skill requirement is the ability to make change. As many organizations offer promotions and raises to keep their employees around and excited about working there, there are few opportunities for growth and advancement at the Bridge Authority, again making this job much less desirable. And now for some problems that Ambassador Bridge is facing. Because of the job requirements and descriptions, the Bridge Authority has been experiencing high levels of turnover, low job satisfaction, and an estimated 10% of lost revenue due to theft. A cause for this could be that employees at Bridge Authority are not feeling appreciated and valued. During the holidays, the Bridge Authority experiences increased absenteeism due to increased traffic. Finally, there are higher than normal medical insurance claims, most likely coming from stress. For the Ambassador Bridge case, I decided that the self-determination theory would work best. The self-determination theory states that giving people the freedom to make personal choices leads to personal empowerment, a higher sense of autonomy, and a higher level of interest in a task. As an organization that lacks a lot of motivation for high working jobs, they need motivation in a way that the workers are motivating themselves. Another part of self-determination theory is that something is a need to the extent its satisfaction promotes and its thwarting undermines psychological health. Finally, the self-determination theory explains how people initially regulate themselves when striving to attain their goals. Self-determination theory works well and can have very good results for the organizations. This theory can result in spending more time and effort on the task assigned to the workers, engaging in more self-initiation of behavior, and taking greater responsibility for task mastery and accomplishment. There are many other results that the self-determination theory can offer, but this is one that would apply to this case. Every theory has criticisms that come up. And for self-determination theory, the criticism is that its assumption of an independent view of self that is limited to people in the West. In the Western culture, we view ourselves as more of a priority than others, different than most other countries. So, in order for this theory to really work, the individual would need to prioritize themselves in order to increase satisfaction. And now for some strategies for the Ambassador Bridge. The first strategy I would recommend would be work on prioritizing the employees over the business by adding in small incentives such as a slight raise or a day off work to keep morale high. The company right now does not necessarily focus on their employees. They are solely focused on the business. And by then changing the management and changing the morale within the company, I think that all the employees would then be more motivated to work and do well and excel in what their job is. My second strategy recommendation would be keeping all employees held accountable for what they are doing. Not only should you be assigning tasks, but making sure that all the employees are truly accomplishing what they are supposed to be doing. And sometimes by being held accountable for things, you are actually more motivated and more determined to do a good job in your responsibility. And so for my recommendations, I would have an all-company meeting. And at this meeting, people would identify what they are liking about their jobs and what they are disliking. That way, management knows exactly what the issues are and they can address those. Another recommendation is having each sector create goals. So the Ambassador Bridge and the Bridge Authority can be divided into different sectors, different parts of the bridge, different people that are working, putting them together and putting them on a team and making them feel that they are worthy of being there and that they are feeling valued and appreciated. And they can create goals, whether that be individually and team goals, and that way they are really working together. And finally, having checkpoints throughout the year. Although this job is not strenuous in any way, shape, or form, there still needs to be checkpoints to making sure that the employees are doing what they are supposed to be doing. If employees are reaching their goals and working hard, there should be an incentive. Maybe that be a raise, maybe that be an extra day off of work. There should be something that they should get for doing such a good job. And people feel most empowered when they are able to do things for themselves. And so putting more responsibility on the individual will help the company succeed. So that is all that I have about the Ambassador Bridge. Thanks for listening.